more in this politics and shit with that shit, it's the loudest voices win. But it's like them people who be talking about the vax, man, or doing that conspiracy type shit on it, man. Them motherfuckers be on some, like, a lot of them people be just looking stupid as a bitch. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
just looking dumb. Like, they just make shit like some shit. I don't know, man. I can't explain it. It just be like some shit. It be like, man, the fuck is they talking about? Like, shit just be unbelievable, man. Like, it's a lot of stories out here, man. You can't believe them all, man. I feel people when they say, they feel like they don't want to take them. They don't want to take it. They shouldn't be forced to take it. But hey, the world we living in, man, shit you gonna want to do that they gonna be asking you, did you take it, or you gonna have to go through the hard time, basically getting it done 3 days before.
You can introduce yourself, Daddy, and then you can answer the buffer question. The buffer question was your take this shit about the kids being able to take one of the facts. Kids 5 to 11. Did you see that?
Being able to? What?
Yeah.
No, I ain't see it. I ain't see it. What you mean? So they're saying that it's one now that's available for children 5 to 11, or they saying that you need to go to school, they have to take that?
No. Just saying that that there's one available. Yeah.
Oh, okay, there's one available. Okay.
It's crazy because we were talking. Well, go ahead.
Yeah, well, on that case, then, on the beginning part of it, I agree with far as, to each his own, whoever feels like they want their child to have it and that it's beneficial for their child, then they should have it. And those people who feel like, the virus been around this long, I'm sure my child caught it by now and probably was able to fight it off because young people have, better immune systems or whatever. So the parents who feel like that, they should be able to let their children not take it. And the parents who want their children to take it should be able to have their children to take it. So yeah, that's kind of my opinion on that. But it's your boy 1804 Diddy, aka Diddy Man, aka Diddy, aka the Living God, aka Mr. 1804 the Pretty Zoe. The owner lay you on your Fela Force, this beautiful clothing brand lifestyle I got on right now. You can DM me for the products, or you can just stop by River City Market. That's at 16 West Brooklyn Park Boulevard, right behind the post office on North Avenue, if you're familiar with the area. If you're not, shit, we got iPhones and Google now. Just Google it. 16 West Brooklyn Park Boulevard, River City Market. So yeah. But yeah, I feel like it's to each his own, man. For the people that want to take it and want their children to have it, it's a great day for them. For the people who don't care for their children to have it, it's just a normal another day for them. Just like O was saying, flu shots and things like that. Me being raised, how I was raised, I never had no type of immunizations, flu shots, nothing.
I
Neither.
ain't talking about flu shots. I ain't talking about flu shots. I'm talking about like shots when you born, they give you shots.
Yeah.
Like for like just to be around other people. Like when a baby born, I ain't never had no kids, but I heard when baby's born, and I seen people say they can't have nobody around their baby until they get their shots and get their immune and shit up, boosted and
Cool.
shit. But
Yeah.
I know when you go to school, you gotta goddamn get like certain shots, like for certain little, I forgot what it's for. Like it's diseases
I
that
think it's
been like
all the little steps as the baby age. It's certain shots they gotta get age by age, and as you get to school, you gotta have had certain shots. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, shit like that.
Not the truth.
Yeah.
That's not true.
See, I know
I don't know if it's true or
with my
not. I
daughters
just
before
thought,
they went to daycare with certain shots records they had to
gonna tell
So
you
I
go to,
thought
back
go to
to
date.
go back to what we was talking about last week when we
Right.
asked, do doctors tell you what must be done or what they think you should do? Now,
Well,
I just
with those shots, it
some
must be
shit must
taken.
be done.
You must
how
be.
you gonna
These must
tell
be
me
taken,
I,
brother.
I've been living 29, 30 years on this earth and I've never taken none. How you going? And my son goes to school now. He has never taken no shots. It's something called religious exempt. That's what makes America the best country in the
Okay,
world. If you
you're right.
don't do it, you're religiously exempt. If it's
You're
not, if
right.
it's a religion, it's against my religion. We believe that our blood is sacred, that only God should tell us when to spill blood or when blood should come out of our bodies. So that's you know what I mean. So if you're religious exempt, you're religious exempt. That's the beautiful thing about America. They can't tell you you're not. So with that being said, I've never had any shots. My mom, since I was born, I was the first child out of my mom's children. She turned Muslim when she had me. She was in the army, and then she, eventually when she got pregnant with me, she was at home and stuff, and she turned Muslim when I was in her stomach. So I was the first child of hers that was Muslim. So I didn't when I was born, I didn't get any shots. Of course, the doctor gonna tell you you need this, that, da da da. Nobody ever looks at their tab from the doctor because you don't pay it. It's a Medicare tab. But for each and every one of them shots, you get guarantee you it's more and more. Once you get older and grown and you really look at the math of everything and everything equals up to $1, you start to realize why certain things are done. But anyway, so yeah, I believe, the people that, want their children to have it and believe that their children should have it, they should. And I believe that the people that don't, or that are religiously exempt, I feel like they should continue to be religiously exempt. And that's what makes America the greatest country in the world, is that we have those freedoms. Once those freedoms begin to be limited, then America is no longer the greatest country, and then we will fall. So yeah, that's just that.
I agree. I ain't think you're right.
You're right about that. They can't force you. They can't force you to. I'm just saying it be like little shit that people don't pay attention and shit to, like baby vaccines and shit, like vaccinations and shit. Like you don't pay attention to it, like, cause that's probably when you took it away and they give you, like, when they be doing all that extra shit, cause they be sticking needles in both of y'all ass at the same time, unless you getting that shit done from home, born from home type shit. But I
No,
feel you 100%. I feel you.
I was there for, and we also paid for a doula. She had a doula. You don't just only have
No,
you. Doula is like a lawyer in the hospital room with you. So if you do have a baby, or the next time pressure you have a child, you can get a doula, and they basically like a lawyer in the birth room with your wife and you. So instead of you being all black and tall and scary to the doctors and talking to them, no, you let the doula know, hey, I want this to be done. I don't want this to be done. And then you don't have to say a word. You sit back and chill, and she talks for you just like your lawyer would do in the courtroom. So we had a doula with both of my sons when they was born. Now, with my daughters, when they was born, their mom was, I was a little bit younger, so I wasn't as well versed in my knowledge. And also their mom is a little bit more defiant, and we wasn't on best of terms. So she more was like, nigga, I'ma just do opposite of whatever you tell me just because I hate you right now and because you ain't with me type shit. So, you know what I mean? That was that case. But for both of my sons, we had a doula in there, and we allowed the doula to say, hey, she doesn't want this, A, B, and C to be done, and she does want this. So they try to do everything. The only thing we do give our children is vitamin K, which is a vitamin. You feel what I'm saying? And that's it. But it's probably like 4 different things they try to stick your baby with. You right. They
where
do.
you get the vitamin K from?
From the doctor, from the hospital.
Oh.
Yeah, but everything else they tell you, if I can't even understand, and they be telling you some long ass glycosin and this and that, man, I don't even know how to spell that shit, and you about to put it in my child. I'm cool,
I
bro.
feel you, but that's all that shit and all the medicine we take now.
Yeah, but
All that shit you can't read. Read the back of an aspirin bottle, a Tylenol bottle. Bitch got
the first time
all types of shit.
my whole life, listen to this. The first time I ever took medicine in my whole life was when I took a Percocet. And that was because my friend,
God damn.
exactly, my friend peer pressured me into taking it. I probably was 19 years old, 17, 18, somewhere around.
So throughout your whole life, you ain't take no medicine till you was 19.
Garlic, yeah, we only use natural shit, bro. I was breastfed.
Damn.
She gave us garlic when we were sick, or she gave us natural remedies, bro. You got to think, what happened these thousands of years before, you know, we even had this, you know, type of shit, medicine and all that. It was natural
That's
medicine.
that.
You know what I'm saying? Plants and shit for healing.
You talking about that Dr. Sabi shit, right?
Not even, I mean, you know, that's like an alarm word for people now, you know, but I'm not even talking about, he's not the creator of that, because God is. You feel
I
me?
ain't said he was the creator. Shit, I'm just saying the shit he followed, the aspects he go back, like
It might be somebody
what is called holistic healing, ain't that's what it's called?
health.
Holistic healing. Yeah, I'd rather get a doctor. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I just don't want to say.
No. I ain't knocking what you saying. What you saying some real shit. If you don't want no medicine or nothing, fuck that shit. I feel you 100%. Cause I don't take flu shots or nothing like that. But I'd rather stay up on like, nigga, if I need it, I need it, nigga. Like, cause you know it's rampant in the black community for like high blood pressure, certain shit like that. Like, I ain't gonna say that's not a good thing. Like a lot of the little natural holistic healing don't work. I just think the 20th century way of doing things work better. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I was having this conversation with somebody earlier, and it was like, well, I ain't gonna get into what they were saying or nothing like that. We was talking about getting it back or not getting it back, and I was more so on the side of like, I ain't into meds. You know what I'm saying? And granted, I grew up a certain way. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in I'm sure I got all my shots. You know what I'm saying? And when we got a cold or we got sick in our house, it was like a cough syrup, like motherfucking NyQuil or Robitussin, you know, shit like that. I ain't never.
It was always store products. Like niggas ain't go to the hospital for shit.
Right. And I was literally saying this to my brothers and shit earlier. Like, yeah, bro, all I ever done, like med wise, is like cough syrups and shit. You know, I did the shots I was
and shit
get when I was a kid, you know, but as an adult, I ain't never been one of them, oh, I'm hurt, let me take a Tylenol or blah 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 or ibuprofen, or I ain't into meds and shit. I'm the furthest I'm willing to go is a goddamn cough syrup. You know what I'm saying? A NyQuil. You know what I mean? And that's why I was so like sketchy about the back joint. I'm like, man, shit.
I be tripping.
So when we don't know what the 5-year effect is on this, on having it or not having it. It ain't been 5 years. You don't know what the 2-year, 3-year effect is. You know what I'm saying?
I be tripping off the fact that it be niggas, the straight pill heads, be like, and they say something about the vax. I be like, nigga, you been vaxxed. Nigga been vaxxed. Nigga, you goddamn vaxxed, goddamn, you been vaxxed ready 8 pills ago, nigga. Like I don't be honest, that's the point. I don't like people just getting have these wild drugs saying shit about like you don't even know what's the fuck in these drugs, bro. They putting fentanyl in everything now, bro. I just pray the Lord is none pop up in the weed, bro, that I buy. Because I'm pretty sure it's just a weed somewhere.
Yeah, I heard it's in it. It didn't already.
That's all I'm praying.
My ear.
That's all I'm praying, man. But that's all I'm saying. Like, man, I think that whole vaccine situation is just people hopping on the train and people just want to be heard, man. Yeah. Like, and you know, and it's to be honest with you, I says mainly it's a white issue, bro. Like when you ask a black person, black people be like either no or they wouldn't sit right there and just be like fuck this and fuck. You feel me? Like you ask a white person that don't like the vax, they go in on masks, all types of shit. You feel me? Like I don't see like on social media is always a gang of white moms going in on that shit. Like you'll catch your black people peppered in or black some joint, but you don't hear people like our people going at it like that. It's either like because a lot of our people take it. You feel me? And it's like we ain't condemning them. They condemning their people for taking that shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like they actually condemning their people. Like I know plenty of people that take it. Like only reason I even take is because I like to travel. You feel me? Like I'm not trying to be on that because I'm about to start going out the country and shit again. I'm not trying to be on that. You know what I mean? Be on that. Every 3 days before you leave and all this. No, fuck that shit, man. Just goddamn buzz me in. You feel
me? Yeah. That's what you said.
Like it's a lot of shit, man. I think it's a lot of shit because that shit ain't going away. It ain't going away, bro. That shit just keep.
So what happened when
mutating?
Different jump.
I'm not gonna do that, bro. I'm not gonna be. I'm not. Them people just getting it for boosters and shit. People that's extra scared. That shit just, man. That's a first world privilege, man. You know, there's countries out here that can't even get that shit. We got privilege that we can give kids that shit and get people extra doses of that shit.
You know, we was talking about earlier. They got 2 different brands of that shit, dog. The high shit and the cheap shit.
Yeah,
some Jordan and some Shaqs. You know what I'm saying?
Like you said, bro. Hey, Diddy, like you said, bro, it's going to get to that point, I think. It's going to end up being like a flu shot. It's going to be like a flu shot. But I don't think they're going to force niggas to take it every year. It's just they going to want a lot of niggas to have that first jump. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Them up.
But, hey, man, it's the world we live. Because you know that shit was, to be honest with you, the shit, man, we can't go in there, man. We get shut down quick as a bitch. We go in on that shit.